Hey, Mud Squad. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's check to make sure the notification went out and the sound is working. And then I'll get into the fun I'm having today and what I'm doing today. So, okay, notification went out. Sound is working. Okay. So, lay that over there. So, first off, I'm working on Easter Egg Hunters by Tom Wood. This is from Diamond Art Club. This was gifted to me by Color and Chat with Joanna. Ain't this so cute? And I am doing this for Oz and Og, Paws and Claws, and Beat the Heat. I don't remember. I don't think I posted my progress over there. I'll have to go check. But so that's what I'm working on today. But I do have a small unbagging. This is from Creations Marin. She had a giveaway on her Facebook page, and I won. No, that's not it. There it is. Oh, well, I am not sure of it. Where that? Oh, there it is. My fan blew the sticker out of my hand. So she included this cute butterfly, these cute roses, and this stinking cute unicorn. I am in love with the unicorn. She also included her card. She told me congratulations on the back. She has Facebook and an official website. This is her card. I'm not sure if you can pause the video and scan the QR codes. Okay. There, there. She included a sample of her Sunny Beaches putty, and it smells so good. Ooh, it smells so good. So she included a sample of that. And that's a nice size sample. That over there. And what I won was one of her trays. This is my second tray from her. It's got the washi tape pack shelf in the back. I like the stopper. I love using these trays when I just have like some special drills. You know, just a little amount. Okay, so that is that. That over there, my other one, on my other trays. So let's see, what have I got going on? Not a whole lot. I'm working on my WIPs, which this is one. I have one that I'm doing for Rude, Nude, and Crude. One I'm doing for The Great Escape. There's a canvas for the Asian year-long event, which also qualifies for the mini event inside the year-long event. I'm doing Oz and Og, Paws and Claws. I have to check because I think I'm doing Beat the Heat. I've got to go because I may have missed my post over there. I don't know. I've had a lot on my mind, and I'm kind of scatterbrained right now. It's nothing bad, but it's just something that is a little disheartening in my personal life. But I digress. I got some ideas for videos to film. I just haven't filmed them yet. So content video may be a little lack for this right now until I get the videos filmed. Just had some busy week. It's been a busy week this week. So I haven't had the time to sit down and carve out my video filming time. So. But I plan on trying to do that either tomorrow or Saturday. So I ain't got nothing to do the rest of this week. I had somewhere to go Monday, and then turn around. Had somewhere to go Tuesday. No, I had somewhere to go Tuesday, and then turn around and had to go back out Wednesday. I just barely made it home Tuesday night to catch Jitsy's live stream. So then I got an errand around on the 14th. So busy. And hey, Linda. So this canvas has the perforated plastic, and actually, I didn't think I was going to like that. So, I didn't think I was going to like that at first, but I actually, so far so good. On the perforated paper. It's like I say, it's okay so far. So I haven't had any issues with it, with being able to rip it off and but what I do is when I pull down the center to get it, and then I crease the fold right here. So when I go to rip it off, it's easier to rip off. So I think that's how it's working for me. So I know some people do not like the perforated paper. So and I kind of was on that wagon for a while. Like, don't know if I'm gonna like it or not. So, but so far, so like I say, so far so good. Oh my gosh, I seen a TikTok video the other night. It kind of angered me in a way. There was this woman on TikTok telling people not to buy washi tape because it's a scam. that washi tape is a scam. She says because it doesn't stick and blah 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 blah. Yeah, I kind of got mad about that because I don't think washi tape is a scam. I've had some low quality washi tape. Yes, I'm not going to say I haven't, but it all depends on where you get your washi tape from. Hey, Glitter. But yeah, she was saying washi tape is a scam and telling people not to buy it and telling people not to come for her in her chat and her comments because she said what she said. I'm like, you just opened a can of worms for people to come at you. You know, but that's my opinion on it. You know, like I say, I don't believe that washi tape is a scam. I mean, they sell washi tape. It was originally made for scrapbooking, but just people have found other uses for it. You know, and there are lots of things you can do with washi tape, even in diamond painting. I mean, heck, we use it to wrap around our tips to make our tips stay in pins when it's not tight enough. You know? I guess it angered me because I have a huge selection of washi tape. I'm trying to figure out how I can do a washi tape stash video for that. I kind of have an idea, but I just haven't executed it yet. Because it's going to take a while to execute that. I have over 200 rolls of washi tape. I mean, I haven't actually counted, but I'm guessing I have over 200 rolls. Yeah, that's my next video I'm going to work on is my washi tape stash. But yeah, she was saying she was telling people not to buy it. It's a waste of money and yeah. You don't need it and all this stuff. First off, if I want to buy washi tape, I'll buy washi tape. Is what I want to tell her. You know, and some of us, you know, we are collectors of things. We may not use them, but we are collectors of them. You know? I mean, come on now. Most of us have, 15, 20 more pins or trays. You know, we don't use them all. You know, some of them we collect. Especially ones that we win from events, you know? Because it has the event name on it and, you know, things like that. Like cover minders. I probably have about roughly 20 or 30 cover minders. You know, and the main cover minder I use is my cover minder bar that I got from Nix's Notions. You know, and I might use a little one here and there. And then I got my lily pads from Tracy's DP World that I use. Oh, now that's another thing. I was on the fence about the lily pads. I didn't think I'd ever use one. Game changer. Serious game changer. I love my lily pads. I actually have two of them. I have the little purple panda. I won the pandas. I got the purple one. And then I got one of the axolotls. I got the little black and pink axolotl. I thought they were so cute. This little flower cover minder here is also from Tracy's CP World. It came with the Japanese cherry blossom putty for the Asian year-long event. And then I also have one of her little luminous cats. I got the little green one. I've got cover minders from when Tima was still doing the hot spotters. I've got the little duck. I think I got a bunny, a gnome, an owl. I have a fidget spinner one from Dawn Marie. I've got tons. I'm glad to actually just do a video on my cover minders too. Now some of them I can't remember where they came from. One of them I made myself. Or a couple of them. I have one, two, three. I have three that I made myself. You know, so but so yeah, let me write that idea down before I forget it. Yeah, I love them. I was on, like I say, I was on the fence about them for a while. Hold on, I'm just writing something down real quick. I was just writing those two ideas down before they left my head. But yeah, so yeah, like I said, I was on the fence about it at first because like I was using the art dot putty to lay my ABs, and I wasn't having any issues. And then I got noticing that even that was pulling a little bit of the coating off. So I had won a gift a gift code to Tracy's shop, and I got, of course, putty. I had to have the putty. I am a putty and wax girl, but so I thought since I did that, I'd also get some cover minders, and I figured, well, let's go ahead and try the lily pad. Everybody seems to be, in love with them and saying how they're a game changer. Yeah, they really are a game changer. And I like the fact that they're also a cover minder too. So it, it works to hold down your paper and all that as well. But where they say you never know if you're going to like something until you try it. And I mean, I have, I'm at the point now, the art dot putty is not bad, but I don't know. I mean, I like it, but it's not as good as some of the putties you get from other shops. To me, the Art Dot putty is basically just like all it is blue tack. It can be a little bit harder to get, it's stiffer at times, you know, and sometimes when it's hot, I have more trouble with the Art Dot putty than I do NYX or Tracy's or who else have I got? Mary Mud. I've got Black Dahlia, Brandon's Crafty Corner. I've got some that's Snuggie made me. I've got Craft Pack Canada. I've got Pure Bliss. I think I got some from Diamond Wax Co. Oh my gosh. I'd have to go through my putties. I have a ton of putties. And then I got my waxes from some of those shops as well. But you know, everybody has their own likes and dislikes, and when it comes to waxes and putty, and there are some people I know that just strictly use the pink wax that comes with the kids. I mean, I have a ton of that. And when Mom works on her off the canvas project, she likes the pink, the wax that comes with the kids, the pink, the purple, the blue, you know. She likes that wax. But you know, everybody has their own preferences. And that woman that's, you know, on TikTok telling people not to buy, you know, washi tape because it's a scam. I feel she'd say the same thing about the waxes and the putties that we buy, you know. And she was saying how she only uses the pin that comes with the kit, and I'm like, yeah, you just not one. You haven't branched out, you know. And I don't think she's been diamond painting that long, because her YouTube channel, her TikTok channel is not that old. So, but you know, I'm not knocking the wax that comes with the kits. I mean, because there's sometimes I'll use that for, you know, when I'm doing something. You know, I don't want to. You know, it might be too hot to put putty or other wax in my my pin because of the humidity here, you know. But to tell people, you know, and I mean, she was kind of had a demanding tone in her voice about it being a scam. But like I say, washi tape was originally invented as for like stationery and scrapbooking, you know. But it's just people have adapted and found other uses for it, you know. Like we found, you know, other, like where is it? Like these are, they had a blade in them and a screw, but I took that out. But they're for you stick your tube of wrapping paper in there, and wrapping paper comes up out of here, and you slide it across, and it cuts your wrapping paper. Well, I had seen it. Arietta, the Crafty Witch, had done a video, which I forget who she's seen it from, about using these as like the canvas cuffs. that we can, you know, a lot of the companies are diamond paint, 3D printing now. So it works the same way. You just take the blade out and you just roll your canvas and slide it on. Hey, Sandy, you know, and it works, you know. So, and then I actually, when I'm working with my light board, do this. Oh, I have the canvas rolled up, and then I actually slide it. I don't know if it's shown. I actually slide it over the light board so it holds the canvas in place, where the part that I'm not diamond painting on, the extra rolled up, and keeps that out of the way, as well as, you know, keeps the canvas from moving. You know. And then, you know, you can actually, when you go to store canvas, you could, that you've not started, you could actually totally roll the whole canvas. I got my canvas out of my queue. There we go. You know, so there's many uses for other things than diamond painting, you know, that aren't diamond paint made for diamond painting. You know, we just find those uses and go with it. You know, some of the hacks work for us and some of them don't. You know, there's some hacks that people have that work for them but might not work for somebody else. So how are you, Sandy? What's everybody working on? What events is everybody doing? Like I say, I'm doing Oz and Og, Paws and Claws, Rude, Nude, and Crude and Dark, The Great Escape, Beat the Heat, the Asian year-long event. Yeah, that's all. I think that's all of them. Oh, I had to think there for a minute. But I have noticed where this has the perforated sections, I can do a section really, really quick. You know what, Sandy? I haven't tried. Let me see. So you're talking about rolling it this way. So you would roll it like this. If it, I got the canvas up like that. Yeah. So you'd be rolling it like that from, okay. So yeah, it should still work. Yeah, it should still work. Yeah, it should still work. Yeah. And I've even rolled. I've done the part that the drills, where the drills are. You know, I just roll it the opposite way. Actually, matter of fact, this is the canvas you sent me, Sandy. I'm doing this one for next month for Break the Silence. Are you working on oh, Zodiac Kit? I've seen it. It's so cute. Okay. Dinging bells now. Oh. I heard Mom ring a bell and I'm like, wonder what she was doing. But yeah, so you should be able to do it that way, Sandy. Oh, you're doing the Cancer one? Yeah. My sister and my niece are Cancer. I'm Aquarius. Mom's a Taurus. Oh, cool, Sandy. Yeah, I'm also, let's see. This is what I'm doing for the Asian event. This is I actually contact, this is from the Moon Rising, I think they said it was. I contacted Art Dot because I couldn't figure out the name for this. And they said this was this series was from way back. It was called the Moon Rising one, and somebody in the Art Dot group actually said it was called something Voyage. So I got the name for that finally. That's for the Asian event. This is for the Great Escape. This is actually a snowman, a gnome, and a reindeer. So, and then this one is for Rude Dude and Crude. It is an angry roll of toilet paper that says assholes everywhere. Let's see if I don't know if you can see the little picture or not. But it says assholes everywhere. So that's what I'm doing. The other 3 canvases I'm doing, and the 4th canvas, or the 5th canvas I'm doing, that one shall remain unseen because it was when I ended up finding out it was stolen art. So. Oh yeah, Mom's May 12th. Yeah, she's Taurus. I'm Aquarius. I'm the 25th of January. My niece is the 15th of January, and I know I can't remember which one she is. I know it's not Aquarius, but. And then my sister and my niece are both July. I know my sister's Cancer. I'm not sure if my niece is Cancer or not because my niece is the end of July. My sister's the 8th of July. My niece is the 27th. And then my nephew's the 29th of June. So. What? Oh, fuck my cousin Kelly. She can go to hell. That's a story for, yeah. The way she's treated the family is just, we won't go there. But you always get that one in the bunch that spoils for the rest. So, but anyway, yeah. So let's see. Like I say, I've got some ideas of videos that I want to do. I am going to do a video and flip through my logbook so you can show instead of showing my canvases, I'll flip through my logbook and show the pictures of my canvases that way, or talk about my canvases. That's going to be a lot easier than pulling all my canvases out. Oh, April 26th. Cool. Yeah, I'm the 25th of January. So usually Mom just gets me my birthday and Christmas all in one. Instead of, she just picks something and I consider it my birthday and my Christmas and my Easter and my Halloween and my Thanksgiving. All the holidays rolled into one. This year it's going to be, I know what it's going to be. It'll be a canvas, because I actually got a gift code to Rose Profit's store. So I'm picking one, and then Mom's going to pick one that I'm going to do for her. Huh? Oh, I can set you up to do those tomorrow if you want. All right, Mom. Yeah, Mom likes doing the off-canvas projects, like the magnets and the stickers and the little Christmas ornaments, things like that. I do have some little small, I think they're 15 by 15 canvases. She wants to try one of them eventually. Well, the little dragon that I was going to do for June Pride, Artemis let me know that it was actually Sheena Pike's one, Little Dragon Ball Z. I don't know. Sandy, I actually did the reverse image lookup, because I do that on all my Amazon canvases. I do a reverse image lookup. Even before I buy one online, I'll snag the picture and do a reverse image lookup to see if it comes back to any artist. And it didn't come back to any artist. So they done something to that canvas that altered it in some little way that I'm not seeing, that it didn't come back as her canvas. But you can clearly, I'll show you what's done on it. But yeah, so you can clearly see that's the image, So I stopped doing that one on cam. But you can clearly, like I say, you can clearly see that that's the image it was. And that's the very first one I've ever gotten, that and that came in a mystery box of canvases from Amazon. So it wasn't like I knew what was coming in the box. It was basically a blind box, So once I opened it, then I knew what was in there. But oh wow, yeah, it's sad that people do. But see, in other countries, they don't have the copyright laws and stuff like we have here. They don't follow them like we do. I know I could have still done it on my live streams if I, but I felt that knowing it's stolen art, I'm not going to sit here and risk my channel, over a piece of art. I'm still going to do it and put it up. It's just, it's not getting done on cam, so. And it's like, I know I've heard some other people I think it was on TikTok, talking about how they won't do anything Disney on their channel because they're afraid Disney's going to sue them and all this. Okay, Disney has, I haven't seen any Disney go after any diamond painter, but Some people are a little too paranoid, I think, sometimes. But I still can't get over the one I heard last night though. She was telling in a demanding voice, basically, telling people not to buy washi tape because it's a scam. That washi tape is a scam. I wanted to tell her something, but I didn't want to get banned from being able to watch TikTok videos. Because TikTok videos help me calm down and go to sleep sometimes. But yeah. So she was telling people that washi tape's a scam. It doesn't work. Blah, 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 blah. And she was telling this to diamond painters, you know. But what she doesn't realize is somebody's going to hear that and think she's talking about it for everything. You know, but washi tape was originally invented as stationery, for like stationery and scrapbook. And then scrapbookers started using it. But I like washi tape. I mean, considering, let's see, I've got those rolls in there. I've got this bag full. That's my glittery ones, my foil type. I've got this full, and I have this full. So, yeah. I might have a slight problem with an addiction to washi tape. But at least this addiction cannot get me arrested and put in jail. I mean, I've never heard anybody get arrested for using washi tape. But so let's see. Yeah, so I have an addiction, but at least my addiction cannot get me in any trouble or possibly kill me. So, but I think what I'm going to do is I have a notebook, a little notebook type book that I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit down and I'm going to cut a little piece of washi tape off of all my rolls and put it in the book. And that way I can show all my washi tape songs. So, I need to get me a better washi tape storage system too, I think. But I think what I do is I'll number each one as well inside the because I can write the numbers out on a little sticker and put on the inside of each of the rolls, and then put them in bags of so many, and then I'll know and number the bag that it's rolls 1 through whatever. So, yeah. But I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to do with that. So, better write another idea down. I had to write that down before I forgot it. But yeah, so. Oh. I love how this is coming out, though. It's coming out so cute. You can see I've got a good bit of the tree. Let me move it back just a little bit. And I've got this whole top done. I got top part of the barn done. Top half of the, or almost the whole butterfly. And you can see how the tree's coming along. And I'm starting to work on the bow here. I think what I'm going to do is, the sign says Easter egg hunt. I'm hoping that that's all one, that the lettering is all one color. Because I think I'm going to use sparklers. I think I want to, because I might change the color of the wording. Because I do have some sparklers, different, sparklers I can use. Let's see, this has, what is it? 3 EBs and a fairy dust. So, but I want to change the sign up a little bit. But I found that where this has got the perforated lines on the paper, I found that I can work a section quick on this. And I think that's what's making the process of doing this one more fun, is instead of blocking out, I usually do 4x6 or 6x6 squares. So I'm doing this. Let's see. Okay, so they're like 4x4 squares. They seem to work up faster for me with the confetti and everything. Even though I got a confetti and color blocking don't bother me either way. It just seems to be working for me that way. But like I say, everybody has their own way of how they section off, how they actually diamond paint. You know, I know some people will rip the whole cover off and just do all one color and then go do the next shit. That my brain can't function with that. But if I do them in like a section, I'll do, one color at a time in a section. My brain is okay with that one. So, some people do smaller. I know some people that just do a little, like they'll take and do so many rows, at a time, or they'll do certain size sections. And then depending on the size of the canvas, if it's anything bigger than if it's bigger than a 40 by 50, I start top left, work to the right, work down. Anything smaller than a 40 by 40 or smaller, I work the bottom left to the right to the top. So. But that's what works, for me. That may not work for everybody. And see, I know some people flip their canvases. I can't. I tried that, and I guess because the only thing that I can associate it to is my dyslexia. When I did that, even flipping the drill cases, so the drills were in the drill cases, the bottles were in the sticker on the bottle was in the same position that I had it as the way I had the canvas. So if I had the canvas turned to its side, then I turned the drills one to the side. But that just, I think, and I did that. That was what happened when I was doing my John Wayne. And I think that's when I had the issue with putting the wrong color in his face that time. So, but what they say, you live and learn. So. And I've been diamond painting 5 years now, and I still make mistakes, like I did when I was a newbie, and I'm still learning things too as I go along. And that's the fun, like especially with bling now, I'm learning a lot more, how to look at a canvas and imagine where your eye looks to, and imagine how you could sparkle that up, so. I'm still not a blinger like Tima or Cheryl or Rochelle, or some of the others out there, but I am getting where I can look at a canvas and think, oh, I could put bling there, and it would look good. Me and Mom were talking. Was it yesterday? The other day? That could have been when we were walking to where we were walking yesterday. About how diamond painting, other than coloring. Hey, Pampered with Diamonds, how are you? Yeah, I love bling too, but like I say, I'm still a newbie at blinging. Um, but we were talking the other day and how diamond painting is the only craft other than coloring, because I still love my coloring. Diamond painting is the only craft I've stuck with longer than a year. Resin lasted 6 months, but we won't go there. Yeah, we won't go there with that one. Polymer clay, I think I lasted almost a year with that. That we still got that. Mom's got that somewhere. She likes messing with it too. But me, it only lasted. It lasted less than a year. But diamond painting, I've been doing that for 5 years now. And I find if I do not do something diamond painting related during every day, I feel like something is missing from my day. So I either have to diamond paint, kit down, kit up, work on video ideas, for whatever, playing out my log, my calendar for the month, playing my WIP. I have, so the way I have my calendar set up, I have my Tuesdays and Thursdays set as my lives. My Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday are my WIP days, so I can work on anything. That I'll, any of my WIPs or anything behind the scenes, on the YouTube channel or things like that. Film videos, plan out videos, that type of thing. Which I need to finish working on my logbook. I'm revamping my logbook. So what I did is, these are all my canvases that are finished. So I just went in and took screenshots of my gems flow. So I'll put those in my logbook, and then rest of this is all video ideas and stuff. That's how I got that. And then let me see if I can get one of these out. Then I haven't set this fully up yet, but this is how my logbook pages actually look now. I got to glue the picture on there, and then I got the Scummatic, because I make my own stickers for my Amazon kits and stuff. So that's how I got that going. I'm going to do a video once I get that all finished. I'm going to do a video of my stash and my paintings I've completed, because I have pages in my book where I'll have to move them to the front. I think it's wrong with it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move all my completed to the front of the one book. I don't know. I'll have to see once I get going through doing it. So hold on 1 minute, guys. Of course, when I'm busy doing something, everybody in God's Tarnation wants to message me. Okay. Hey, Tanis. How are you? But yeah, so I have have to write that down too. But yeah, I always have to write that down. As soon as an idea pops in my head, if I don't write it down, it's toast. All right, Sandy. It becomes toast, and like I'm like I hate that because I know I had an idea and I cannot remember said idea. So that's why I always keep a notebook by. Well, my bed is by my computer desk, so I always have a notebook handy. That if I have an idea in the middle of the night, because because I'm a night owl. So I'll be laying there watching TV or YouTube videos or TikTok or whatever, and I'll get an idea, and I have the notebook handy so I can write it down, or if I'm not that tired, I'll actually get up and execute said idea, depending on how detailed and involved of an idea it was, and then I'll have ideas that in theory they sounded good in my head, but when you go to actually do the said idea, you're like, what the hell was I thinking? But yeah, I'm like, okay, I was not really thinking this one out. So yeah, so I have tons of notebooks everywhere. So I always have some piece of paper or something, or I'll open the Google Docs on my computer or my phone, and I'll type it in there as well if I can't get to a piece of paper. But yeah, I always have somewhere I can jot an idea down when it comes into my head. Like if I'm out and about and I come up with an idea, I'll go on my phone into my Google Docs, and I'll just or I'll open I have a message to myself in my Facebook app, in Facebook Messenger. It's just to me. It comes back to me. I'll go in there, and I'll just hit the mic and voice record or text to speech to text, whatever. The idea, and go from there. Shoot, I had some more of that color. Well, I put it away. Because I've had some good ideas, did not write them down, and could not remember what they were to save my life. But I knew I had them. Yeah, I knew I had a good idea, or what I thought was a good idea. But just totally forgot to write it down. And after that, that's when I started, because I made this good tomato sauce from fresh tomatoes and everything that we were given one time. I forgot to write everything down I put in it. To this day, I cannot get it to taste exactly like that. I come close, but no cigar. There's something I cannot remember that I used. So, let's see. I need that arrow angle down. Bear with me, guys. Oh, there it is. This kit has 78 colors, so I had to use two different 60 bottle storage cases. So I have to figure out where the number is that I need. I need to get me some more. I want to get me some more Elizabeth Ward tape storage. Oh, my day's been good, Tannis. It's been pretty good today. I mean, I've had a busy week. We had a Tuesday. We had our national night out party that the cops put on here. And then Wednesday, me and Mom had an errand to run. So it was pretty busy. I don't have any more errands to run till the 14th. What is it? Alexa, when's the 14th?
The next occurrence of the 14th is Thursday, August 14th, 2025.
Oh, okay. So, there will not be a live on the 14th of August. Oh, shoot. I'm putting these on the wrong color. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. Woo, I thought I was putting them on the wrong color for a minute. Welcome back, Sandy. So, yeah, so the 14th of August, there will not be a live because I have a program at our library that we're going to. Okay, so I gotta go in and change that in StreamYards because I think I have one set for that Thursday because the program that we're going to didn't pop. I didn't know about it until after I had done set all my live streams for the month. Because usually what I do at the end of the month before I set my lives for the next month. It's okay. Yeah, because that's programmed to the I don't know. I may still be able to pull a live off that day. I don't know yet. That's tentative right now. What I'll do is I'll just go make that a private live for right now until I find out more. Oh, that's right. I forgot you were live tonight, Nancy. And you know, I have the notifications on too for your lives, and I totally forgot it was. Oh. Yeah, I'll probably be here a little bit longer. Not a whole lot. Yeah, I just didn't have a Disney painting to enter, or I'd have entered that event, but I didn't have any Disney paintings. So I got to get some. What's the next? Yeah, I gotta get me a couple Disney ones. Because I think I've done all my, I think I've done my, I know I done my one, I had one, it was Mickey and Minnie with the moon coming up behind them, and I believe the moon had the ears and everything. Oh yeah, I'll be doing live. Yeah, if I don't crash out, I'll have to set me an alarm. Because usually after I'm done my lives, I usually go lay down, and normally I'll be laying there and I'm like, I'm not going to go to sleep. I'm not going to. Next thing I know, I'm crashed out. Let's see. Oh, that one's 55. I had to look at that because I had two different squares and I wasn't sure which style it was. This one's 55. But yeah, so I try to make as many of the lives as I can because, and then there's sometimes when two different people I want to watch are on at the same time. That's when it comes in handy to have a laptop. It could, yeah, I have my Chromebook if I want to plug that in. I gotta mess around with that, but I usually have my desktop, my tablet, and I have my phone, so I can watch up to at least up to and no, I guess I could put it on the TV too because I got YouTube on my TV, so I could watch 4 different lives at one time. Just can't comment in the whoever I'm watching on the TV. So, well, I guess I could comment because the one that I'm watching on the TV, I could actually also put on my desktop and just mute that one, and could go and comment that way. So as they say, there's more than one way to skin a cat. But yeah, so oh, used to say that there's more than one way to skin a cat. We had this one kitty. You said that, boy, he took off. I guess he thought he was going to be skinned. I miss him though. That was my fat boy. Huh? Oh, Prancy Poo. That was my fat boy, or AKA Little Satan. I used to also call him AKA Little Satan because he could be a little holy terror. He could get a mean streak in him if he didn't. He could be stubborn too. He would get he had an attitude. Oh yeah. Yeah, he had to put his food a certain way in his dish. He had to have a certain dish, certain water dish. I mean, he was bougie. Yeah, and he had a certain time he wanted to be fed. I mean, don't get me wrong. The two we still have are bougie, but they're not. They weren't as bougie as he was. He he was a very particular cat. Um, but we think he wound up getting the same thing that another one of our cats had. Um, it was called fatty liver disease, and we think that's what took him eventually. Because he had a sibling that had that as well. But cats can be demanding. Um, So can guinea pigs. My 2 guinea pigs will let me know when they don't have no hay in their hay rack. They will headbutt it and bang it around, letting me know, hey, mama, I'm out of hay. And then, like, if you get up to go out of the room, they'll let you know if they want a treat. They will just start squeaking and weaking. And they also will huff at me. They have this little huffy huff. Like, I'm not doing something they want, They have this little huff. And it's mostly Corona that does that. Peanut, she'll do it sometimes, but it's mostly Corona. She's the little demanding one. Peanut, she's the little bully. She will bully Corona. But Corona takes it. Corona lets her bully her. I'm like, that's a weird dynamic. But most of the time, the only time that Peanut really kind of bullies Corona is when it comes to the food. It's not that she has a food aggression. She just asserts her dominance that she's getting first choice of whatever's put in there. So. But I love my babies. They're my babies. They are my babies. I usually call them my fur rats. So we're going to finish this section here. And then that'll be where I'll probably log out today. And I'll finish the rest of this row off camera. Let's see. Let's do that clue. Where's the clue? This actually had some symbols I've never seen before on some canvases, but they're pretty cool sometimes. Looking at the different symbols. It's like when I was showing I think it was my Rose Prophet canvas, Dragon Love, they had a cute little foot symbol. It was so cute. And it was my favorite color too. So my favorite DMC is 550. I just love that purple. I do. I just love that purple. Okay, Sandy, I'll catch up with you later on in other lives. Probably like, I'll see you Tima's or Nix's live. So we'll catch up. Have fun. Don't overdo yourself. Yeah, I'm only going to be here a few more minutes anyway. I'm just going to finish this section out. And then I'll log out for for the day. But I wanted to, work on it some. So okay, catch you later, Sandy. But yeah, so next week, I know I'm live Tuesday next week, so I don't know. We may be working on this one again because I may have the other ones almost done by then. So, well, I'm not working as fast on the one for the Asian year-long event because I don't have to post my progress on that yet. So I'm pacing myself with that one. But the others, I could knock them out in no time. So, but I'm also trying not to because I'm trying to have progress for each week on that one. But the Christmas one, yeah, I have a plan because I have two other smaller canvases I'm doing with that one as well, and there's a storyline with that. So let's go with so there's a story. There's a little story that's going to go with that one as well. So. Or that's my plan. I don't know. I gotta look at the calendar and look at how much I got left on it. So. Same thing with my Rude Newton Crude one as well. I might go back to just doing a small section instead of doing the whole thing of the whole section across at the bottom. So okay, now I need the two lines up the thing. See, some of these symbols I haven't used yet, so I can't just reach over and grab them yet. Once I've used it a couple times, then I know exactly where it is in my tray over here, in my storage containers. So, all right. So I just got that. Just there. All right. Let's do the diamond. know I just see the dot. Okay, where did I see the diamond? Oh, it's 36. That's a pretty color. Oh, it's 814. It's that like a dark burgundy. So next week I'll probably work on this one in my lives for the remainder of October. Yeah, I'm rushing October here. I love Halloween. It's one of my favorite holidays. So for the rest of August, I'll probably work on this one in my lives, and then I'll work on my other ones, behind the scenes. So they each have a WIP day that I'll work on them. This one also gets a WIP day as well because this is a 55.8 by 73.7 canvas. So my goal is to kind of want to have this done, if not almost done, by the end of August. That's my goal I'm shooting towards. Not saying that's going to happen, but it's a goal I'm shooting towards. So it's that weird trend. So yeah, so that's my goal, is to have most of my WIPs done. I mean, I know 2 of them I'll have done by the end of the month. The other one I'm kind of stretching out because it's for the Asian year-long event. Oh, crap. I just put that on the wrong color. Okay. See, there you go. Not paying attention. Luckily, it was only 3 drills. I've done that where I've had to pull off hundreds of drills because I didn't realize until, there we go. See, I can't lay drills with tweezers really good, but I can pull drills up and put them where I need them. All right, so now we have 2 colors left in that section. 3 colors. Yeah, 3 colors left in the section. So I need to give me some snack on. I'm kind of hungry. So let's find 8. Let's find it. Oh, that one is. I just seen that symbol. Right. Yeah. I'll probably actually, depending on how I feel later, I probably will have this row finished tonight, today or tomorrow, possibly. Just depends on how long I feel like being able to sit here and work. Because I've been finding it only takes me roughly half an hour to an hour to do a little section. To do the 4x4 section. So. But I think it's taking me a little longer today because of I'm trying to keep up with comments and things like that. So. I had seen a couple of these. Another one of these ones. Go. Okay, so put that one away. Put this one away. And I need the H and the S. S is 37, H is 20. And 20 has some checkers in it. Get those out. So I don't accidentally grab them. There's one more. All right. So as you can see, the side of the boat is coming out right here. So next week will probably be down here, depending on how much I work over the weekend on it. Because like I say, I have a goal that I want to get this one done or almost done by towards the end of August, because there's going to be 3 days at the end of August that I won't be home during the day to work on the WIP. So, because it's an event going on in my town. So, I hope to have I hope a live stream from that on the Saturday and Sunday. So I'm almost done, and I'll come lay down in a minute, baby. I know that's what you want. Just got the S to put in, and then this section's done for the day. I have been sitting here for 3 hours, so because I sat down 2 hours before I went live. So okay, so that's what we have done on this one. That's got done today. That out there I got done the other day, so I just got to tear my section off now. So I'm tearing those off as I go along. I know some people leave their release paper as they go, the cover sheet, but I'm tearing mine off as I go. So you can see what we have done. Oh, stuff. Cover minders off. And so it's easier for me to hold. So this is what we have done. You can see I've gotten top part of the barn done, butterfly, tree, and the bow. Roll this. So that is it for today, guys. I will be live again next week. So until then, hope everybody has a good weekend. And I will catch everybody later. Hugs. Love y'all. Bye.